Why, good morning. Welcome to the Whispering Pines. Can I help ya? Ah, you're the new farmhand we hired. Excellent. Remind me your name again. Nice to meet you. My name is Ruth. Have you grown up here all your life? I see. Oh, there's no real reason I asked, was just curious is all. Sometimes it's a little hard to hire farmhands, and most of the people that do apply are usually the locals. Well, I'm glad to have you around regardless. Definitely will need a spare pair of hands this season. Well, there is a lot of work that goes on around here. We had a good harvest last year, and I'm really hoping for another one this year. Your primary job is going to be focused on planting, weeding, and caring for the crops, and then helping me mind the chickens and just maintaining the area. We're a small farm. I mostly grow the pumpkins and tulips the locals like a lot, but I also have a variety of produce that we grow and sell throughout the season. Sabrina, my right-hand man, tends to the horses. Of course I have horses. Well, only 3, but they're a handful, and Sabrina's the only one the horses trust. No, I can ride them and tend to them just fine. They just prefer Sabrina, and don't exactly care for strangers is all. Maybe once they get used to your scent and presence, we can attempt a riding session if you're interested. Nah, they're gentle creatures. They're just sensitive is all. I tell Sabrina she spoils them, but at the end of the day, they're taken care of. Anyway, if you follow me, I'll show you what we're going to focus on. Alright, here's the main gardening area. Like I said, we're a small farm, so we only grow peppers, tomatoes, pumpkins, squashes, and carrots. We used to grow strawberries, blackberries, and blueberries, but one bad season kinda destroyed them. Maybe again someday, though. What destroyed them? Oh, a lot of factors go into crops. It was just a bad season is all. Anyway, once we're done with the tour, we'll focus on planting the seeds. I was hoping to get this done a few weeks ago, but that surprise frost made us hold off. No, I'm not too worried. I'd rather be sure it was safe to start the planting process than have the seeds ruined and start all over again. You get it. And over here, here's the storage shed. You'll find all of your tools and supplies in here. The well is just over yonder. You'll use that to refill the water containers. Right, and over here is a little patio for you to take breaks when you need it. There's a small freezer hooked up to a power source if you want to store any drinks. I keep some popsicles in there, so feel free to grab one if need be. Yes, I am serious. It gets hot out here, and I don't want you falling over from heat exhaustion. Nah, I just consider that to be my responsibility as your boss. Well, I'm sure I can't be the best boss you'd ever have, but give it time, I suppose. Anyway, if you'll follow me, we're gonna keep on going. And over there are the chickens. I let them out pretty early in the morning, so you'll just be responsible for helping me round them up and lock in the fence. Oh, it's easy to round them up. Just grab some feed from that shed over there. They'll come running over, and all you have to do is just secure the latch. You look a little nervous. You're not afraid of the chickens, are you? Well, I promise they won't chase or bite you. They just want to roam and peck. If anything, they'll ignore you until all you do is grab some feed and... See? Alright, and one final stop. Back to the original building you came in from. That's our official employee area. There's a fridge and a kitchenette that you're free to use to hold your lunch and snacks. I also keep sandwich making supplies if you want to use that as well. And if you're so inclined, I do have a couch and a chair if you want to watch a bit of TV. Well, so long as you don't abuse the privileges, like, say, stay in there for hours watching TV, I don't mind if you want to take a few minutes to rest and relax. The work is a little hard, especially if you don't have much experience, which, reminds me, do you have experience with farming or agriculture? I know we spoke a little on the phone, but to be honest, you're kind of the first person that responded to the help wanted ad. Oh, I see. No, it doesn't jeopardize your job. You already have it, and I'm more than happy to teach you what you need to do. I did arrange for today to be slightly easier as well, so all we're going to be doing is begin planting the pumpkins and tend to the tulips and a couple of other vegetables that are in the ground. No, it's not too late in the season. This is actually the ideal time to start planting pumpkins. We had a pretty long winter, and it's been warm enough for a couple weeks that we can start getting the seeds in the ground. I want them ready for All Hallows Eve. The locals just love them. Ah, you saw my stall last year. I'm so glad to hear. Yes, when the pumpkins are ready, Sabrina and I will take them to the village to sell. Depending on how well they do, we may branch out to other villages nearby. That's where we also take our vegetables and other canned goods that we make throughout the season. Whatever isn't sold, we just donate to charities. The pumpkins go to schools or education centers for children so they can carve jack-o'-lanterns. Well, why have it go to waste? I'd rather someone use them in some way rather than just have it rot. Anyway, if you're ready, I'll take you out to the plants and we'll begin. Oh, yes, I did say you're the only one to answer the wanted ad, but I'm so glad to meet you. You seem like a genuinely good person and a hard worker. Why do I think no one else applied? Well, I mean, like I said earlier, it's hard work. Getting people to be outside in the hot sun and doing manual labor is a bit of a hard sell. A lot of folks have a romanticized view of farming, but when they start to get their hands dirty, it wears off quickly. I mean, I'm pretty used to it. I've been doing this all my life. Besides, I love the feeling of the hot sun on my skin and the smell of dirt. It's comforting. And then at the end of the year, when we gather in all the crops and I get to sell them to the locals and just seeing their faces light up at those jack-o'-lanterns, it's rewarding in a way. I'm glad you're up to the challenge. And like I said, if you're getting tired or overheated, there are spots for you to go and sit down for a minute. Make sure you're drinking water and perhaps wear some long-sleeve cotton shirts. It's helpful with sun protection. I do also keep sunscreen in the main employee area as well if you need it. Ah, that's Bella. She's our dog. She mostly scares away any predators and lounges in the sun. Oh no, predators to the chickens and the plants, like foxes, coyotes, rabbits, and whatnot. Don't worry, you're safe here. You're welcome to pet her. She's pretty friendly with the humans. Alright, Bella, that's enough. Anyway, here's the main planting section. Be careful of this wire in here. It helps deter the birds and the rabbits from eating the seeds or plants, but I don't want you tripping over it. Alright, I spent yesterday tilling the soil, so all we have to do is create a little crevice in the earth and put a seed in. Then we'll cover it up and water it. I'll show you how to do that. What is it? Oh, thank you. I do appreciate that you think the farm is lovely. It's been in my family for a long time, and I hope to continue the tradition of keeping it within the family and having people love on it just as my ancestors always have. There's a type of magic within this land, and I aim to protect and preserve it as much as I possibly can. It's on me to do so, and I consider that my responsibility. I'm sorry, I didn't mean to go on a rant like that. The farm is just very special, that's all. Yes, I look forward to working with you this summer too. Come on, after this, I'll show you how to turn on the sprinkler systems for the tulips and the vegetables. Do you like vegetables by any chance? Oh? Watermelon? Well, I suppose I can consider that for next year.